Road crashes are one of the major causes of deaths in Nigeria. According to data from the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, 169 deaths were recorded between December 15, 2024 and January 15, 2025. Apart from that, the recent incidents of fatal fuel tanker explosions in Niger State, Oyo State and Enugu are still very fresh. Coming down to Ondo State towards the end of December 2024, 13 people lost their lives in a ghastly auto crash along Owo-Ikare Highway. Another fatal accident which occurred along the Lagos-Ore Highway on February the 1st, 2025, claimed 30 lives, with many burnt beyond recognition. There are also other cases of road crashes both along the highways and within the cities and towns that have claimed lives. An example is this case in which this motorcycle rider was hit and killed by a driver along the Lagos-Ore Expressway. These are men of the Ondo State Sector Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps. They are at the scene of the crash that claimed the lives of 30 travelers along the Lagos-Benin Highway to enforce speed limits of vehicles and also educate drivers.
You say NRTW, you are not registered. You just use the bus for commercial. Do you know that it is wrong not for you to have a passenger's manifest? Is
there any place where you don't drive one way as you come to? I bet as I ask, looking at the answer, if you don't drive one way, going to tell you.
You see police, you see road safety, when we are stopping you, you pass gently, like a gentleman, not that you be dragging your people away from the road.
The Corps Commander of FRSC in Ondo State, Dr. Samuel Ibitoye, expresses worry over the fatal road crashes as he appeals to drivers and other road users to always exercise caution on the highways.
Patience is the key word there. If you are patient, then you get to your destination safely. And you don't just argue with anybody. Please go defensive. Go defensive. Believe that the person that is driving, that is coming behind you, does not know how to drive very well. Believe that the person that is coming in front of you is an amateur driver, and be careful about your own driving. So when you do, you have a buffer that would give you a leeway to move out of trouble. That is my advice for people. Patience is the answer.
Professor Mobolaji Stevens is of the Department of Logistics and Transport Technology at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Ondo State. He gives insight into the causes of frequent road crashes and how they could be minimized.
Many of our drivers run at very high speed that are above the limited speed for those roads. And then we also have the road infrastructure themselves not being adequately maintained. The surfaces are bad. And then many times when you get to the parks, before the drivers get to leave the park, just take a random sampling. You just walk around any driver, you will see them smelling of alcohol. So they are all under influences. Most of our drivers are all under influences of alcohol, and they are not themselves when they are on the road.
Other concerned parties also share their thoughts on how to address the hydra-headed question of dangerous driving on Nigerian roads.
I cannot see a driver that is speeding. If I only approach him, I will tell him, my friend, your speed is too much. Lower your speed. If you didn't hear, you can go. Then me, I'll continue my own journey.
When your vehicle is not in order, you're not supposed to put the vehicle on the road. You take the vehicle to mechanic and tell the company, then they will put the vehicle in order. Because if there's anything happen on that road, it's the driver that will carry the whole blame.
Anytime I'm not with my own vehicle, my own car, I stay at the front. Because I normally control and tell the driver to, but the way I'm seeing this driver is normal.
The unfortunate and preventable loss of lives due to road accidents in Nigeria must be reduced. This is a collective responsibility of everyone, especially the government and the road users.